Hey, welcome back to Jamie Bake's Summer of Creativity. Don't forget to follow along with this drawing to get a free cake pop. Bring it in, hang it up on the wall, pick out your favorite flavor. So, what you're going to need is a pencil, eraser, and whatever coloring tools you want. Colored pencils, Sharpies, markers, crayons, whatever you want to do. And today we're going to draw a minion. Yes, I love the Minions. I love Gru, a bunch of great movies. But let's get started. So I'm drawing very loosely with my pencil because I'm going to be erasing this later. I don't want a bunch of deep scratches into the paper. And I'm going to start off with a rectangle, a rounded rectangle, almost like a pill shape or a vitamin. It's going to be rounded on the top, rounded on the bottom. And then halfway, I'm going to draw a line across, but not all the way across. This is going to be their overalls, and strap up, and don't go all the way down there. You want some of the sides exposed, and then the pants, top of the pants part there. And then you're going to start curving down around the bottom, and then we're going to draw the legs. So for the legs, I'm going to have them kind of together. So I'm going to draw a line in the middle, going straight down. As you can see, that's a little over. Yep, so I redraw it. This is why I'm keeping my lines really light, so I can fix them very easily. And then I'm going to have the feet kind of pointed outwards. I have 1 foot and 2 foot. They're kind of rectangular shapes. And now I'm going to go to, what am I doing? The big eye. The big eye. Now I'm going to erase this. I'm making it too big. So just so you know, you need to leave room for the mouth. See, I'm drawing it way too big. Don't worry, I know the future. I'm going to erase it. The eye is way too big. But when you draw the eye, you need to do the goggles. So you're going to have 2 of the circles are lines for the goggles. And now I'm going to go to the arms. Very easy, 2 slightly curved lines, and then you're going to add the gloves and kind of a square hand. I'm going to do 1 arm down and 1 arm up. He's going to be pointing up at something, or he's got like an aha moment and he's pointing his finger up. He's got an idea. So all my lines are going to be very lightly done. And this is not the final detailed version. You'll see when I go in with the markers how I slightly change the shapes. See? Here I am erasing. I told you. I told you. So I'm going to draw the mouth first this time to make sure that I have room for the eye. Or to make sure I have room for the mouth. Either way. Big smiling face. If you need lessons on expressions and stuff, I did another video earlier on in the Summer of Creativity with different eyes. But yeah, here we go. And don't forget to show the teeth. We got the goggle straps on the sides, and then I do 1 big circle, and then inside a slightly smaller circle, and then another smaller circle, followed by another circle. So the smallest circle there is going to be black, that's the pupil, and then the circle around it's going to be the eye color. And then the 2 outer circles are the goggles. Here I'm going to speed up the video because this is me going over the lines that I want to keep with a black marker. You can choose whatever you want if you want to use a black crayon or, I don't know, a pen or anything. Whatever you want to do, be creative here. And it doesn't have to be black, you can make it any color you want. And if this video is going too fast for you, feel free to pause it so you can catch up and not miss anything. But here I am doing the circles, and that middle circle is the black pupil. And then I'm going to color the straps black as well on the goggles. The marker that I'm using is really old, so it's kind of streaky. Right here, look at this. On the fingers, I'm making them a little, they're more curved, they're not straight lines like I did in my sketch. And on the pocket of the overalls, I added some dashes just to make it look like it was sewed. And I added little circles on the straps to make them look like actual overall straps. And I'm coloring the shoes in black too. And then use your good eraser and erase all those pencil lines so we only see the black. And then it's time to color. So I got my blue Sharpie for the overalls. And I'm going to speed it up because we all know what coloring looks like, and you can color your overalls whatever color you want. Go and be creative. You can make them pink, purple, striped, maybe add polka dots, whatever you want. This is your minion, actually, not a minion that's already in the movies. Make your own minion. Have fun with this. And Sharpies have a smell to them. If you're using Sharpies for a long time, that's not a good thing. You don't want to smell them. And then I got my yellow. I guess minions don't have to be yellow if you want to make yours a different color. But then it's like, is it a minion? I don't know. What would you call yours if it's not yellow? It'd be kind of odd. I feel like it has to be yellow so everyone knows it's a minion. And then I add a little highlight on the eyeball. Two. I add one in the top and one in the bottom, just to make it a little bit more realistic. And then for the metal part of the goggles around the eye, I'm coloring that in. I'm choosing a lighter blue. And then later on, I add a second color too, just to make it look more metallic. Not a big deal. You can do whatever you want. And this is where I differ from the original Minions. I make the gloves pink, so mine must be a lady. Or maybe not. I don't know. And then I'm going to color in the mouth black under the teeth so you know there's nothing there. Just to make that more clear. And I'm just going to add in some more black on the shoes because my marker was dying. So make it clear it's supposed to be black. And then I think I'm almost done. I guess here's the second color. Don't forget to write your name on it, bring it in, hang it up on the wall, and pick your favorite cake pop flavor. I'll see you guys soon.